add a zone is what it's called. It is a simple way to be able to add when you're short wires. It's an expensive option. It's commercial quality, so it can be used for commercial or residential. It comes as this is the whole unit. This what it winds up doing is it turns. You can see I have a single common, and then my control wire coming in, and this control wire is a single wire, but I've got two valves here at this location. This is a mock-up, so it's not. It's something that I am using just as a demonstration so that we can make, or I can make this video. This set of wires would be coming in to give it the basically information in, and then it has these wires coming out separate for, this one says V1, so that'd be valve 1, and this would be valve 2. So the blue would be valve 1. This unit over here has blue, orange, and brown, which also correlates to the colors here, blue, orange, brown. The orange would be the in, the blue would be valve 1, and the brown would be valve 2. So this is a slightly different setup as to where we don't tie just all the whites together. Not really sure why they wired it that way, considering that all the wiring in the field, you typically just pull all of the whites together so you have all the commons, but I'm not the one that designed it, so I can't tell you why they did what they did. Is I'm going to just undo this set here, which would be considered number 1, and I will put it on this colored one, because that would be the in. So that's the control wire in. This would be the common wire in. Okay. And then I'm going to take valve 1, would be the blue, because that's what it states right here. So we then take and wire these up like this. I'm not going to have enough wire nuts. And these are not grease-filled wire nuts because it's only a demonstration. So that's the reasoning behind that. So that one would be this guy right here, because it's set up. I'll get this out of the way so you can see a little better, so that each valve has the corresponding wires that come out are supposed to go to the specific valve. Okay, and these ones are grease filled because it's what I've got. Again, just doing it for demonstration. Now, the last one would be valve 2, which is this brown and white set. So which wire goes to which doesn't really matter, as long as you're going valve 1 and valve 2. The way that it's set up here, if you're looking at it, you're like, wait, I got 2 white wires, which one goes to it? Well, you can use either as the common and either as the control wire. That part doesn't matter, because it's just the solenoid is just an electromagnet, so it's not an issue for direction on these. And then this one. Okay, now it's completely wired up. On this side, I'll show the clock here in a second, but number 2 goes this direction. Number 1 comes out this side and goes to this one, and the in comes from the set of wires, the single set of wires coming in. Now to show what it looks like up here. Okay. Here's the little node that goes inside of the controller, or inside, yeah, inside the controller is pulling number 1, which is the wire that runs out into the field. And that one is now the orange wire, or that's the one that winds up in the field as the one coming in. So I have to use the orange wire on this control. That one is wired up with a wire nut inside the controller box. You don't have to wire up to any of the commons, because the common is a solid wire going out, so it doesn't have any problems. Basically, it was number 2 was brown and number 1 was blue. So we'll go number 1 right there. And number 2 is brown. Okay, so it's set up so that this wire is actually controlled using these two, and I don't know how it switches it off, but it does. So what I usually typically do, since it's in a controller that is commercial, is I will tape these together so that they're tighter, and then just have them kind of sit inside the controller, which I can't do in this case because this controller is not a commercial controller. Okay. Now back to our mock setup. I'm going to show what happens when I turn them on. I'm going to turn on number 1. There's number 1, and then I will advance to number 2. So both of them work off of a single wire. I can stop it, and then they can run in whatever sequence the clock needs, because it will use the single wire right here as though it's a double wire. It's a really nifty or handy thing to have in your toolbox when you're a sprinkler technician, especially commercial sites where these runs with this wire maybe, I mean, it could be hundreds of yards. I mean, it could be a long ways away. So you're not going to just go in and replace the section. In a residential property, you might replace it because it might only be 10 or 20 feet. It would make more sense than buying this. But this is an option for both. You can use it for either residential or commercial. It's called AdaZone Plus, and it saved me in many situations.